Okay, guys, I want to go through Stormbreaker. So, I'll refresh this tab so it's not blurry. So, when you go through Stormbreaker, you have all these tabs at the bottom. I'm just going to go through them. So, basically, starting at the bottom, your different tabs: mobility corrective, movement preparation, dynamic warm, movement categories, workout exercise timing. This is kind of the definitions of these. You also have instructions: open the database, take any notes that you need to coach. Use scorecard, Command F to find exercises. So this is just a quick instruction tab. First one is dynamic warm up. So these are the exercises that can be done either in place or moving. So like if we have you guys move up and down the gym in a warm up, these are some of the exercises that we do. If you notice, like knee to chest in place it's in place and it's walking. So you can do it either way. So that's what that tab is. Mobility corrective. These are the exercises that activate the body, defined as hips, groin, lower back, shoulder, hamstrings, foam rolling. And again, there's probably a couple of these movements that hit more than one body part. Okay, you guys are going to be required to know these, how to demonstrate them, so on and so forth. Movement preparation. So dynamic warm-up, mobility corrective, and movement prep all fit in the movement prep category, like when you're warming people up in two lines. The movement prep section is defined by, that's chest, lower body, total body, core, dynamic. Okay, so these are just a different list of the movements that we do. Got an error here. Change that to upper body. From there, movements by categories. So basically with this, we were just showing like, it's the same thing that I kind of showed you in the lesson planning guide. Lower body push, lower body pull, upper body push, midline, and conditioning. And these are just sample movements that fit within those categories. So that just helps you just to identify all the sample movements that are within categories. So this one might be irrelevant to some of you guys, but just remember, point is, these are the segments or the categories that we're doing: lower body push, upper body push, midline, which is core, and then conditioning. Terminology: unbroken, Tabata. You guys didn't know what a Tabata was. There's a link for that. Yellow markers, rabbit. These are just different concepts. I don't have stuff like ANRAMP and stuff like that in there. Some of the stuff we don't use anymore, but just in case, there it is. Red indicates there's no video. Purple means there is a video. What's this? Movements and muscle groups. This is just to help you guys identify. It's just like a doc that shows muscle groups. A burpee works these movement or those body parts. Kettlebell swing works those body parts. And obviously I can extend this list past 35. I just gave you some basic, so on and so forth. So like when you guys are coaching and somebody says, what does a kettlebell swing work? I mean, it's all right there, and it would be your job to know that. Movement categories. So these are like the actual like Metcon movements or, you know, boot camp movements. They're all in there. Again, purple means we have the video. Red means we don't. Yeah, that's that. So again, body weight, bilateral quad, bilateral hip, horizontal press, vertical press. We just got to kind of filtered in there. Workout exercise timing. This is a document we made that kind of shows you like the timing of the WOD. It's just in a little more depth in the lesson planning study guide. So in the lesson planning guide, we had like, basically you have two types. You have like one Metcon and two Metcon. This one just goes into a deeper situation, a long WOD. We talked about this in the study guide. Long WOD, moderate. You might have a short and a moderate. You might have a moderate with the strength segment, so on and so forth. That's just something else to help. 6-week sports performance, kind of have that in there as well. You'll disregard that one. The two that mean the most to you guys are April BC and April CrossFit. You know, with these, basically how you look at it, it's always the date, it's always the question of the day, the dynamic warm-up. If there's nothing there, it's to your interpretation. If there's nothing there, it's to your interpretation. If I put lateral banded monster walks it basically means that that movement is a must. Out of the 12 to 16 exercises that you pick, that has to be included in there. And that should be in Wodify as well. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I have the dates, North and South. I have online. We only have Sunday online right now because of the virtual stuff. But again, you'll just find your date. Everything should be in there for the month. 420, 421. And there you go. Your at-home situations are at the bottom. Nick has added these in. That may disappear when things open back up. You have your CrossFit. We've left this blank for the month because we're trying to identify when we're opening back up. And then this is a copy of a template that me and Nick can do May and June and July. We do these a month at a time. It's usually in by the 25th. So guys, that's how you navigate through Stormbreaker. Hope this helps.